Howdy guys, welcome back to the Bentley here. So 1934 Bentley. Don't know if you've seen the revival or the recovery video, of the beginning of it here so far, but we're getting into it now. Right on. So today I'd like to get some oil down on the rocker arms here if I can. And yeah, try and turn it over by hand, pull some spark plugs out. So right on. Cool. So first things first, we've got this massive air cleaner in here. Very cool. And so what I did go ahead and do here was there was a couple of 1/2-inch bolts holding the actual cleaner down. And those I backed off already. On this side of it, actually, it's got quite the fitting going on here. So this here, I'm sure that lock wrench works in there too. That we were taking off the, well, I'm not sure, positive on it, but it looks to be about the same size as that other big wrench that was on it, but pretty simple there how that threads on and off. And then as easy as that is, oops, the air cleaner. So pretty cool, right? Just put that over to the side here. And there's our rocker or our valve cover now here. So there was a little PCV here, obviously, that goes in there, but we'll come back around to this side here and, you know, just take it off, get this thing going. So these kind of put the Y-block wing nuts there that I was talking about earlier to shame. Like if you saw the quality and how these are threaded on here. And then there's a little keeper actually here. This little spring keeper. And that's what's going to keep your pressure down on the valve cover gasket itself. But quite the quality piece there. You know, how it was. There we go. And just like that, they come right off. So, you know, someone's definitely been in here before getting these ready. Like that wasn't even tight, right? So, but just 3 of them. And then that opens up our valve train. What I haven't done is actually got my oiler and my wrenches over here. So I think I'm going to go top up the oiler here and just put some 30 weight into it, maybe a little bit of transmission fluid, and then we'll try and, oh yeah, that's loose right there. Cool. So, pull this off. Right on. Valve train looks really good. The rockers look really good, but my goodness. Yeah, so the gasket actually sits inside of a kerf here that was cast in to the aluminum here. What a design. Good luck getting this valve cover gasket again, I would say, but you never know. Definitely something to keep on, right? Very cool. Right on. So another thing I didn't mention was this cord here. It's actually holding up the exhaust system itself, so that's the only reason that that's there. And then, yeah, our rocker system here. So cool. So just going to go grab my oiler. Just got a little excited as usual and fired up the camera. So I'm gonna go grab the oiler and we'll see you in a minute. Right on. So this got my 30 weight with a little bit of transmission fluid in it here, mixed up. And just gonna hit the tops with these valve tappets here. So I went through the service book here. It's a remanufactured book from 1972, and it's a copy of the original here from 46 was the last date that they had the revision here of it. So I couldn't find the oil fill level check on this, so we're definitely going to have a lot of reading here to figure out what's going on. But definitely some oil here is not going to hurt. So just going to get this on here. And I think try and pull the spark plugs here. So that one's in pretty loose. Champion, made in England. So pretty old plug there. Just gonna lay these down the way they came out. So that one's loose too. A little dirty. So what's the bet here if this one's going to be loose as well? Nope. Reading the book there, I was not able to see anything about an oil level check yet on this either, so it's going to be some more reading tonight. This one here was loose. So, for what reason? They're all dirty and used. Maybe they were just getting ready to put new plugs on this as well for their maintenance before they fired it back then even. Another just completely caked up and dirty plug, so I'm gonna try and track down for this some plugs. Hopefully that picked up. So, plan here will be to get some oil down these cylinders as well. And I think that'll be enough for now. I'll tell you. Interesting to note, it says here to use bicycle oil only on the top of these carburetors, which I did not know that one. Bicycle oil. Get some oil in here, put the valve cover back on, and get some more reading done. Awesome. So now with that valve cover done, or sorry, the cylinder's out, let's see how it turns over. Oh yeah, it feels really good. Turns over real nice. Right on. Just bring this over and try and show the bicycle oil. Pretty wild. But all I was doing here was cranking it by hand to get this to turn over. And you can see how nicely that turns over. So. Awesome. So, all I'm going to do is put the valve cover back on here loosely right now, as to, you know, we're going to be back. We're going to be back, so no time. Just got to get some more knowledge here and read up on it. There's nothing you can do but read all the procedures. So far, the book that I've got that's telling me anything here is a Rolls-Royce book. Like I was saying, 1972. And it's pretty thorough, we'll say, to put it mildly. However, from what I was reading through, there was nothing in here about checking the fluid levels of the motor here. Just by seeing the spark plugs the way they were, all loose, saying that the ignition isn't actually hooked up, saying that this here pump is not hooked up either, you know, gonna have quite a bit of work to go here before the car will be ready to actually fire, but it's gonna be worth it, obviously, right? So, cool. put these little retainers back on. Wow. Wild. Cool. Well, thanks for checking it out here. A little bit of progress here. No, it didn't seem like much, but you know, I've never worked on one of these before, one of these motors here, and pretty interesting getting into it. And like I said, always having fun. So see you soon.